Today I received this question which says, why does the umbilical cord arteries have deoxygenated blood, but the arteries in the body carry oxygenated blood? That is a great question. Here is the answer. So let's take a look at this image. This is a common image that you might see in a textbook. We've got blue and red. And when you see these colors, all I want you to think of are the levels of oxygenation. So blue being they are deoxygenated or less oxygenated blood, red being oxygenated. And that's all that means. It has nothing to do as to whether it is called a vein or an artery. The definition of an artery is a blood vessel that is going to take blood away from the heart. So if we were to start up here at the heart, if we are going in this direction, that's going away from the heart, that means it would be an artery. If we're going up like this, or I should say superiorly like this, that would be away. If we're going away like this, that would also be away. So if the blood is taken away from the heart, that means it's an artery. On the other hand, if the blood is being taken to the heart. So if we're down here distally and then we travel superiorly, we're going back to the heart. Vessel, I should say, is called a vein. Same thing. If we are here and we're taking blood to the heart, that vessel is called a vein. So the little memory trick I like to give my students is if you make, a lot of people here in the States, if we say to, you go like this. This is also a sign language V. So you say veins take blood to the heart. And I know TWO, that's not the point. The point is that we're just trying to figure out how to keep this information straight in our brain. The reason I want to emphasize the direction of blood flow is because when you get to cardiopulmonary circulation and fetal circulation, you can get really mixed up if you've associated arteries and veins just with color. So let's take a quick look at that. Just a quick little plug. Here is a screenshot from one of my videos on my YouTube channel where I talk about it, and I've really paused it on the part where I remind students about this little point about the definition of an artery. Now in fetal circulation, right here we have the umbilical cord. And remember, the umbilical cord is super important because the placenta, which is right here, is oxygenating. Mama is oxygenating the blood for baby because the baby's lungs are still developing. The lungs are some of the last things that fully develop in utero. And so we have the umbilical vein, which is going to take oxygenated blood to the baby's heart. And then we have two umbilical arteries that are going to take blood away from baby's heart to the placenta for oxygenation. So when we look at a diagram of cardiopulmonary circulation, we can see that the pulmonary arteries, we have some on the right and the left, are going to take deoxygenated blood away from the heart to the lungs to get oxygen. And then the right and left pulmonary veins are going to bring oxygenated blood back to the heart. So the veins bring the blood back to the heart. So this is why it's super important that y'all think of direction of blood flow when you learn the terms arteries and veins. I hope that answers your question. Please let me know if you have any more, if there's another way I can explain it. Don't forget my YouTube channel. I have a lot of videos to help walk you through this. Happy studying.